Okay, we wiped all this down. What I've done is I put in my other chuck, and this is for bowls and stuff, so it can hold outward or inward. I'm using the very inner ones, and I've wrapped the end in tape quite a few times. Reverse the tape, that way it's not sticking to the wood, and then I did the tape the correct way to hold it down. I centered it, and what I have here, this is a chuck I use in the tailstock. Just a nice chuck my father sent me from Tulsa, and I love it. Use it all the time. So I can see my center dot right here. That's a point I made, and I did that so we could just get the chuck. We should be right on center, right about there. So we're just going to press in a little bit, and we're going to double check this. So hopefully nothing goes wrong. There. So you can see the thing's moving very smoothly. And I don't know if you noticed or not, this chuck is tapered. So the chuck is actually tapered down. And then I have the countersink on here, and you can adjust this with any distance you want. So we're just going to go really nice and slow, because I don't want to get this out of whack, and it's kind of easy. So everything's tightened down very slowly. The reason I'm using a tapered bit is a lot of the files that you put in these are tapered. I'm going to back out. And the reason I'm catching, these are hot as can be too, is I'm not going to be out in the shop the rest of the time, and there's a lot of sawdust below, so I'm going to put a catch board there. Enough room. Back this right there. Now we can continue, and I think I'm just going to have to go for it. We're going to go all the way into the countersink. And that's looking pretty good. Check that. Boy, this bit just got hot as can be. Okay, so let's undo this. show you what I mean. I put the tape on reverse so it's not sticking to my wood. It sticks to itself, then I don't have any damage on my wood. Okay, so one last step here. I don't like to use a lot of the polyurethanes and stuff like that, the varnishes. Get this cleaned up. Shop is looking a mess. Now all you do, this is carnauba wax, or you can use beeswax. It has two wheels, one's a little harder than the other. Normally I like to go with the grain, but I'm trying to get all these little cracks filled up, or grooves. Now we're going to run over here to the softer wheel. Buff it out a little more.